welcome back to Not Just Numbers, the SBNG experience. I'm Yesenia, so I'll be asking all the questions today. I'm super excited to be joined by someone who's been with SBNG for years and knows the ins and outs of everything that goes on in the firm, our amazing receptionist who handles client connections, Marni.
Hi.
Hi. From welcoming clients to keeping things running smoothly, Marni is the heartbeat of our firm. She has a lot of funny stories to share with us today, so let's get started. So Marni, it's great to have you.
Good to be here.
I'm so excited for today's episode. Would you care to introduce yourself and tell us something fun about yourself or maybe something unique that maybe nobody would know about you?
My name is Marni Silsby, and something unique about myself. I've been dancing since I was 3, but that's since been cut off because my knees are really bad. And I also love to paint.
You do love to paint. I actually have a lot of original Marni paintings.
Glad to hear that. One day when I become famous.
I'm going to say I have a Marni.
That's right.
Okay, so let's talk about the early days at SBNG. So you've been with SBNG for how long?
I originally started in 98, and then I left in 2006 and came back 9 months later in 2007.
Okay.
And I've been back ever since.
Ever since. Okay, so what was the office like when you first joined?
When I first started back then it was called Rogers Fitzhugh and Company when I first started, and there were 16 people, including shareholders.
Wow, only 16? That's a big deal because now we have 44 people in our firm.
Yeah.
Including our shareholders.
Yeah.
That's so cool. We're like a small firm.
Yeah.
So how have you seen the culture change over time, and what was the transition like as SBNG grew?
Well, right now we celebrate birthdays month to month in a group.
Right.
Back then, we each got our own individual day. I mean, with 16 people, you can do that.
Yeah.
But I mean, with 44, that's a little hard.
That would be a lot of cake.
That's a ton of cake. You always gain a little weight here at SBNG.
I've heard that. I was warned.
Unfortunately.
Okay, so
Or maybe fortunately. I don't know.
maybe fortunately. I mean,
Everybody
imagine
loves cake.
Yeah. I love cake. So I've noticed through conversation that the firm has gotten younger. Is that true?
Absolutely true. We have a whole bunch of younger people, definitely younger than myself, at the firm. But you know, they're very well educated. They're eager to learn. They're very attentive. So yeah, we have a lot of younger ones. We have some older ones. But I think the younger ones are more eager to learn, eager to please.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the energy here at SBNG has shifted a lot from what I have heard. I think, Marni, you had said that the youngest when you started
The youngest when I started was, I think I was the youngest. I think 29.
29? Wow.
And now the youngest is like 20.
20. We have a lot of students. And then obviously we have like our seniors who have their master. We have people with their students, people with bachelors, people with masters, and then our CPAs.
Right.
So yeah, we're all over the place. And I think that's what makes it so cool. Is that there's everyone. There's a little bit of everything.
There's room for everybody, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There you go. So as a receptionist, you're the first face that clients see when they walk through the door. So can you share a fun or memorable story of your time here with a client?
Clients are my favorite part of this job. So all our clients are great. I have one client that every time he comes in, he brings me a pink drink from Starbucks. They're always wanting to know how I'm doing, what I'm doing. They're all very considerate and very sweet.
That's so
Yeah,
nice.
we have wonderful clients.
We do. We really do. So, what was the most interesting or heartwarming interaction that you've had with a client?
Mm, heartwarming interaction.
I actually think I remember you mentioning your wedding.
Oh, well, I had several clients at my wedding because everybody's been waiting for me to get married. I mean, I am 54. So, at 50 finally I was engaged, and they all, well, not all of them, but I mean, several of them wanted to be a part of my wedding. So they were in the audience at my wedding.
Oh, that's so
Yeah,
sweet.
they were guests at my wedding. So it meant a lot to me.
That's so sweet. So, you've seen the inner works of SBNG from a unique perspective. Can you tell us about a funny or surprising behind the scenes moment that you would experience?
Okay, well, um, this was when Corey Gano was actually a staff person,
Okay.
and I guess, sorry guys, I guess shareholders were gone or something, and somebody started a rubber band fight, and then it just evolved into a whole office rubber band fight.
Oh
I don't
no.
know. It was, yeah, it was interesting, fun, and yet kind of vicious.
Right.
But yeah, it was fun. And let's see what else. Oh, and April Fool's Day here is amazing to say the least. People get creative.
Oh no. I mean, to be fair, I have my April Fool's prank planned for everybody. I know what I'm gonna do.
I know what I'm going to do too, but mine's not that big.
Mm.
But yeah, we had somebody's chair put in the bathroom, um, which to this day he was not happy about. Um, we had somebody's office filled with Starlight mints, the red and white mints.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's office was completely full with post it notes, walls, phones, desks. I mean, I'm talking everything but the ceiling.
Wow.
Yeah. Um, somebody's somebody's truck was actually plastic wrapped or cellophaned or something because he loved his truck. And so whatever was done to that truck was supposed to be perfect. This was far from perfect. It was perfectly wrapped.
Have the office chair in the restroom actually reminds me. I don't know if you've seen The Office, the show.
I have, but
There's an episode where one of the characters they put like his entire office in the restroom, like his desk and everything.
oh, that would not go well
He
with
walks
this
in
person.
and the phone starts ringing, and he's just like, "Hello."
That no, that would not fly. The
That would
chair
not.
that
The
he will
chair
never
was enough.
forget the chair thing in the bathroom.
Well, we won't be doing that one this year.
No.
So, what's something people might not realize about your role and the daily life here at SBNG?
I just don't answer phones.
That's true.
I I do financial statements, I do letters, I do appointments, I deal with clients. I'm like the mediator between client and shareholder or CPA or staff person.
Mm,
Um, I like to think of my role pretty important,
it is.
but
That's
clients actually like to have somebody to talk to rather than some automated press 1 for Corey Gano, press 2 for, they don't like that.
that is true. I actually remember telling you, Marni, that you make my day every day. Every day when I walk in, obviously Marni is the first face that we see, and every time I walk in, Marni will ask me, "How was your weekend?" or "How was your day?" or "How was your night?" or even just like a "Good morning, sunshine." Like that's enough to set the standard for my day. Like I just walked in and I've been greeted so nicely, and I get to tell you about my day and ask you about yours, and it's so fun. So I feel like that's a really big part of your role too, is just setting the vibe.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I was always taught that You try to brighten somebody's day somehow. They could be having the worst day, and just, hey, have a good day might be the one thing that'll keep them going throughout the day. Or, hey, what happened to you this weekend? What'd you do this weekend? Um, did you work on your wedding, Yesenia? Or, things like that make a person feel special, not just an ordinary person.
Yeah.
You choose things that make them happy or that can keep them going. So,
Yeah. You're appreciated.
thank you.
Yeah. So, as a first point of contact, you've probably heard a lot about what clients think of the firm. So, what's something that stands out to them?
Clients like the fact that they feel like family. Like we don't just treat them like an ordinary client. We know things about them. How, oh, you went on your trip. How was your trip? You know, not just, okay, give me your tax papers and work papers.
Social
and
security number,
it's
please.
yeah,
Thank you.
that we're not like that. We like to treat them like their family.
Yeah, that is true.
And so they really enjoy that.
That's so sweet. That's really cool. Yeah, sometimes I pass by the front desk and Marnie's talking to a client and then she's like, well, hello, so-and-so. I haven't heard from you in a while. How's this person and this person? And it's like,
You
wow.
get to know each other.
Yeah, you really
Yeah.
become
Friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really cool. So, after all these years, what's your favorite part about working at SBNG?
Several things pop in my head. Clients, number one. I love talking to the clients. I love dealing with the clients. But shareholders and staff at SBNG are phenomenal.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoy everybody I work with.
Yeah. We have a pretty cool group of people here.
Yeah.
It's so nice. Especially at our birthday celebrations that we were talking about. You get to really sit down with everybody and talk to them and get to know everybody. Everybody's different.
Yeah.
And we're a really cool group of people.
Mm-hmm.
I say we because
I think we're number one.
So has there ever been a moment where maybe somebody in the firm was there for you or something that you remember?
I always see everybody in the firm there for me. They're always really good. But I had surgery. And I had just been released out of recovery into a room, and two shareholders came to see me. I mean, you're out of surgery. You look pretty bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I was not Miss Beauty Queen, that's for sure. And one shareholder came in. He goes, "Whoa, you look bad." I'm like, "Oh, okay,
Thanks.
thank you." And so we laughed about that. And then the other shareholder said, "Well, I would have ordered flowers for you, but the girl that orders flowers isn't in today." I'm like, "Should I order my own?"
You were the flower
I
girl.
was the flower girl. So yeah, it was pretty funny. So no, they're always very caring about their employees, and they make it fun. They make you feel real good when you just came out of surgery.
They make it known.
They make it known that you did not look good.
Did not look good. That's your best part, but what's the funniest part? What's the funniest moment that you have experienced here at SBNG?
The funniest moment. Well, I mean, the shareholder's chair in the bathroom was pretty funny, if you ask
That
me.
was pretty good.
I still laugh about that one, and he's still upset about it.
Oh, no.
What else? I mean, I just think the way people interact with each other is pretty funny. We can all joke around with each other. It's just, I actually had a phone call though one time during tax season, and I think it was either the day before or the day of taxes due. And he said, "No, you have to take me as a client. If you don't, I'm going to report you." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, in my first year." And I'm going, oh my gosh, please don't, I was freaking out. It was an ex-employee just playing a joke, and I was like, okay. I was about to freak out. I'm like, I don't know what to do with this caller. Please, please hang up on me.
You would just disconnect the phone
Yeah,
line.
click.
Oops. So before we wrap this up, is there anything else you'd like to share with our listeners?
I think they need to know that here at SBNG, they're not just going to get, hello, my name is so and so, and let me have your taxes, and that's it. You're going to be greeted and treated like you're an individual, not just part of a big group of people. You're not just a number. You're going to be treated like your family, and you're going to be treated with respect, and it's going to be more like a detail-oriented, close family relationship. It's, you become not just CPA and client, you become friends.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not friends, but I mean, you're not just a client.
Yeah,
You're something more than just a client
exactly.
at SBNG. You're like family.
Yeah, you're more than a client. You're more than an employee.
Yeah.
You're everyone here is friends and family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's great. So this has been such a fun and insightful conversation. Marni, thank you so much for sharing all of your fun memories with us.
Thank you for asking me.
It's been a great time.
It meant a lot.
To everybody tuning in, thanks for listening in again to Not Just Numbers. Remember to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at SBNG CPA. And stay tuned for more episodes next week. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thanks. Have a great day, guys.